I was told that there's no way that Demetrius is going to accept the fight. They've offered him a lot of money, I was told, and that he just won't budge. That there's nothing he's going to do to take that fight. So there's no reason for me to cut to 125s. I mean, within 3 weeks, I was waking up at 140 pounds. I was doing everything right. I was training my butt off and eating right, and it was exciting to see the transformation of my body that fast too. So it's definitely a possibility, but unfortunately he did not want the fight. So the plan is to wait for Garbrandt and get that belt.
Now that tough is over,
yeah.
I mean, you can really kind of talk about the filming and like all the things, the antics that happened throughout that. How much of really just depleting was that on you?
It was emotionally draining. Yeah, I was definitely tired going to and from after coming home. It was exhausting 6 weeks, and I think no matter what, even just coaching guys for 6 weeks would have been exhausting. But just the drama added on top of it was a lot to deal with. A lot of true colors were shown, and ultimately, I'm glad I did it, but I didn't want to do the show. I didn't want to coach the show because of that reason, but I knew that was the way I was going to get my shot, was to coach Ultimate Fighter.
And now having to go back, but you had the surgery, and then you have to go through this process all over again. Mm-hmm. I mean, what is that? How do you anticipate that going? I mean,
you just got to keep a smile on your face and just keep trucking. There's nothing I can really do about it. Just push for the goal, and goals for me to be on top.
You talked about a lot of surprises for you on the Ultimate Fighter show. Was Danny Castillo kind of coming at you, and Justin Buchholz one of those?
I feel like that was the biggest surprise to me. Those are the guys I was the closest with at Alpha Male. We were friends, like real good friends. Danny actually came out and was living with me in Colorado before he got cut from the UFC, and we were boys. And so I always thought at least he'd have my back a little bit, or maybe not be involved with it as much. But yeah, that was the most surprising, is that I had some friends that kind of, when the cameras turned on, were more about building their names up than actually being a true friend.
Have you talked to any of them since?
I talked to him the night the show ended, when we all went out that night. Kind of had a little heart-to-heart then, but no, I haven't spoken with him since. Last I heard, it was like talking to Shelby, hopefully October. It was like maybe September at the earliest, but most likely October. But then I hear Cody talking in interviews that he's not going to be fighting until earliest as November, maybe December. So this whole year for me has kind of been in limbo. It's kind of been a little frustrating. Coaching Ultimate Fighter, not fighting, maybe fighting DJ, not fighting DJ, hopefully fighting Cody again, and now don't know when. First and foremost, I think I want that belt. I'm willing to wait for him. Okay. That's a fight I'm willing to wait for. I don't know. I can't wait forever though too. So you are right. I mean, I got to sit down and maybe have a little more serious conversation. I just heard an interview that Cody did. I think it was yesterday or the day before, but I heard he wouldn't fight till November, December, and I was hoping October. So it's something I definitely need to sit down and have a talk with the main men. See what's going on.
Do you know how much?